Well, I've got to say, I'm kind of been avoiding television for the last week or so, probably about the last 2 weeks, because of this whole Winter Olympics hoopla. I've got to say, I just don't get it. I don't see the appeal of the Winter Olympics. Maybe it's because I come from a region of the world where, in our country, there's maybe 2 square meters of snow at any one point at any time. So, like, I've never even seen snow in real life. I've only ever seen pictures of it. I just don't get the attraction. I mean, a lot of the sports in the Winter Olympics aren't, in my sort of opinion, sports. Like curling. I mean, like, I actually will recognise this as a sport because I'd like to offer my kitchen as a training venue. So anyone who's doing curling, more than welcome to come and, sort of practice their broom sweeping in my kitchen, and I'll give them the equipment, I'll give them a mop, they can come and practice in the bathroom and the downstairs toilet. That would be absolutely lovely, and I'd really like to support their sport with that. But as a sport, realistically, it's a bit wonky. I just don't get it. Same thing with a lot of the things like the luge, which I honestly believe that sort of those sort of sports should have been sort of canned this Olympics because of the sort of the tragedy with the Georgian athlete who was killed. But to be honest, it's an extremely dangerous set of sports like the luge and I think it's called skeleton, I'm not really sure. But all of those ones where they're basically sort of going down a ridiculously steep icy tube with very little but sort of latex and sort of a prayer sort of holding them together. I just don't see the appeal of it. It's just a bizarre sort of idea for a sport. And then you've got all that sort of ice skating and sort of like the actual speed skating things I can see as being a sport, but the sort of the ice dancing and sort of stuff like that really doesn't come across to me as a sport. It's like, it's dance, it's visual, it's sort of an artistic expression. I wouldn't call it a sport as such because it's like sort of, yeah, meh. So yeah, I'm kind of over this whole Winter Olympics thing. It's been bombarded on the television the last couple of weeks or so, and the lead up to it as well. But what are your guys' thoughts on the whole Winter Olympics? Are you really into it? Are you there sort of watching it every night and every day, or are you just sick to death of the sight of it and wish it would finish? So leave your thoughts with me, make a video response, and I'll talk to you later.